Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube. Wow, what a pack do we have here. Mox Ruby, Channel, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Fractured Identity, Path to Exile, Inquisition, Lingering Souls, Marsh Flats. This is a good pack to get past. This is kind of a rough pack to open. I mean, we take Mox Ruby for sure, but there's some pretty heavy blue-white signals going on. So I will probably try to avoid blue and white because pack 2, like, you know, someone's going to get past let me think about this. Someone's going to take Fractured Identity, someone's going to take Channel, someone's going to take Jace. Probably nobody's going to take Path because they never respect it. We're going to wheel 1000 Year Storm and have a good time. That is at least currently the game plan. Plan number 2 is draft Mox Ruby based mono red and just take Koth here, which is also a pretty good plan. And I kind of like doing that. Koth is so good. Duretti is also really good, but Koth is like the dream. We can take Chain Lightning now. I think mono red, when it's powered up with Mox or any type of power, is just so much better because you could just play like Koth on turn 3, a 2-drop on turn 1. It's unbelievable how much better aggressive decks get with the Mox in compared to like a mid-range or tempo deck where sure you get to hold up Remand on turn 1, but is that a lot better than just guaranteeing casting like a turn 1 Season Hollowblade? I don't think so. Here we're going to take Chain Lightning. From the wheels we have Hellrider and Mistress Factory that we're looking at. Okay, not a great pack. Could take Birthing Pod, try and go into Black Birthing Pod. I like Knight's Whisper if I go into Black Red. Otherwise, there's Student of Warfare. Siege Gang is pretty good too. If we get like an Ancient Tomb, I'd be pretty happy running Siege Gang, but he typically comes around, so I'm not going to take him because if we're not wheeling Siege Gang from this pack, we're not wheeling anything we want from this pack. The idea of Knight's Whisper is very tempting to me. And just go Black Red. Okay, we'll try it. Seasoned Pyromancer versus Rishadan Port. At this point, if I do end up Black Red, this is really hard. They're both really good cards. I normally say you take Rishadan Port all the time if you're monocolored. If I do end up Black Red, though, it's sometimes hard to make the mana for this card work. I'm going to take the Pyromancer. I'm not even following my own advice. Ooh, Dark Confidant, Avalanche Riders, Lotus Petal. I mean, how often do you get to draft Black Red Dark Confidant? I think the objectively correct pick is Stone Coil, Petal, or Avalanche, but the fun pick is Dark Confidant, Black Red. Here, yeah, or like going into white, but Glorybringer, Recurring Nightmare is somewhat interesting. Light up the stage, Glorybringer, get in the deck. Card's so good. Ooh, Goldspan Dragon. I love this Tubby friend. Bergie is really sweet too. Collective Brutality is nice, but we're going Black Red Dragons, I think. Kind of funny to go Dark Confidant into 2 5-drops, but if you're the aggressor, it doesn't really matter. Nobody took Path to Exile? Come on, man. I mean, I'm not taking it, but that's insane. So we could take Eidolon, we could take Inquisition. Eidolon feels like Eidolon's a better card almost all the time because it's the same thing I mentioned a couple times where Inquisition discards 1 card. Eidolon just reduces their life total, so they just have fewer total cards they can play. But I think for this deck, I'm kind of feeling Inquisition. Because we're going a bit more mid-rangey and then just having some dragons. I don't think it's as good as just being a low-to-the-ground aggro deck, but any deck where I get to play Duretti, Glorybringer, Goldspan Dragon is a deck that makes me unbelievably happy. Like, now we can take Shriekmaw over these things and just have a really, really spicy brew coming up. Siege Gang, you know what? Birthing Pod is interesting here. I could draft Black Red Birthing Pod again, but I think my life total is going to be too low. I think it might have been good. This actually could be a good Yawgmoth deck now. I have quite a few tokens. Yeah, I'm not going to have the mana for Rishadan Port. I love the card, but Yawgmoth plus Siege Gang Commander sounds sweet. Yawgmoth plus Seasoned Pyromancer sounds sweet. This deck is looking awesome. I'm so happy. We have used every single draft pick so far, and we still are. Desperate Ritual. I'm going to take Avalanche Riders. We're going all in attrition. Can we get a last pick? What was it? Okay. I don't think this card is good. I generally try to avoid it, but every single pick was a card that's good for our deck, and that is amazing. Here we could take 4-mana Chandra. I love Steam Vents, but it is not super likely to be good fixing for our deck. Honestly, I would play Croxa in this deck, but I'm so happy right now. I love this archetype. We need Ancient Tomb pretty badly because we have so many like 4s and 5s. Mana Crypt would make this 15 out of 11 deck. I'm actually going to take Mizium Mortars over the Rabble Master because we need to survive. This isn't so much of an aggressive deck. We're trying to go Mortars, wheeling Liliana's Triumph maybe, because Reanimator could be a tough matchup. Okay, we have a Braid, Magda, Dark Petition, Golos. I think here we take a Braid and wheel Magda. I mean, Magda turn 2 does accelerate out some chunky boys. We also have a Goldspan Dragon Magda, so we can sacrifice... You know what? We're going to take Magda because it is actually possible for me to sacrifice 5 treasures to get Glorybringer. That seems way more fun. It's like so unlikely, but can you imagine? Oh, it would be great. Then Glorybringer comes from the deck, and then you kill their things and probably still don't win the game, but you get to attack and exert Glorybringer. There's very few feelings better than that. Okay, we have Skull Clamp. We have Seasoned Pyromancer, Siege Gang Commander, Dark Confidant, Magda, some things. So Skull Clamp is interesting. There's also Gonti. That's a lot of 4-mana plays. I don't know about Gonti. I don't know about Skull Clamp either. And Wasteland is also good in this deck, but if I'm not playing Rished Import, I have no fixing whatsoever right now, so I don't think I can make this work. It'll just end up hurting my mana more than anything else. Alternatively, I could take Swift Spear. I don't know what to take here. I guess I'll speculate on a Skull Clamp, because there are quite a few black token producers. Like if I get Ophiomancer, Bitter Blossom, I'll be really happy I have this card. As it is right now, I don't think it's going in the deck, but if we get a couple more cards, maybe I'll consider it. Ooh, Kolaghan's Command. Nice. That is one of the reasons to be black-red. I would love to wheel a Flametongue Kavu. It's unlikely, but we're in the open lane. Nobody's drafting these colors. And we kind of identified this from the first pack, right? We saw green, blue, white getting passed. That only leaves black-red. So if we can cut black-red going both ways, we're just in business. Ooh. Shatterskull Smashing, Lava Claw Reaches, Vampiric Tutor. To a lesser extent, Slinging Wormcoil. I think, honestly, I need to just take the fixing. I love Smashing, but I need to cast my spells. Fatal Push, Fallen Shinobi, Zurgo. I'll actually take a Fatal Push over Fire Blast. This deck really wants to find Hymn to Torok. Every single card I've taken has been playable. That's insane. This deck really wants Hymn to Torok, just like ways to disrupt unfair decks, because I think we have a pretty good game against the fair decks. Here it's between Hazoret and Languish, and I'm feeling like Languish is going to be pretty nice. With like double Planeswalkers, yeah. It is double black, but this deck is so expensive, Hazoret's unlikely to be good. I'm going to take Languish. Here we do get Kroxa, also Reggie, but I think again, my curve is too high for Reggie to be that useful. We'll speculate on a Kroxa. It gives us such good late game stuff. Here's Triumph versus Rabbleman. Rabbleman is pretty good with Mox Ruby too, though. And Skull Clamp. Okay, I'm sold. Someone was probably yelling at the screen, Caleb, they have Skull Clamp. There's that. Here we can take Swift Spear versus Figure. I guess Figure has more potential. I have a lot of non-creature spells, though. We'll take Swift Spear. Kavu did come around. I mean, there is nobody in these colors. So essentially, every single card that's open in these colors we're almost certain to get, except for maybe like a Lightning Bolt, because people would play it in some type of Jeskai control. Yeah, look at this. This is unreal. Shatterskull Smashing, last pick Zurgo. This is the feeling of being in the open lane, and it is wonderful. We can take Liliana. The biggest problem, still, our fixing situation is abysmal. We have none. So like, I might just take Volcanic Island to hope that if we get a blue-black fetch, then it can fix our mana. Because we're going to wheel Bone Shredder, Direfleet, Daredevil. I would love to put Liliana in the deck. You know what? I'm just going to try it. I'd love to put her in the deck, but I don't think the mana is going to work out. Here we can take Chromox. That helps with the mana. We're going to wheel Pian Kirin, Grave Titan, Bloodchief's Thirst, Fire Ice, whatever. All those cards are good. I don't even think I need Grave Titan. We have all these dragons. I mean, I can't not take this, but how have we seen no fixing for our colors? This is getting sketchy, but we're going to try. I don't think I'm playing Light Up the Stage. Okay, we got... This is unreal. We got Bitter Blossom. I'm going to play it. And now Skull Clamp is very good. Dreadhorde Arcanist, if I can get Flame Slash, is going to get good. I guess I can't get all of those, but I'm going to take Bitter Blossom. Come on, deck. Just Blood Crypt. Anything. Right now, I'm probably not playing Avalanche Riders in the main. Shriekmaw costs 2. We just have to like hope Skull Clamp gets us there. I'm probably not playing Swift Spear or Zurgo. I need to make a lot of cuts, so that's why I'm doing this now. Probably Yawgmoth is interesting. I think I'll side in Yawgmoth. So this right now is 24. I need to play at least 17 lands right now, the way my deck is looking. So we can get rid of maybe Flame Tongue. How is there no fixing? Oh geez. I mean, Nighthawk Scavenger gains life. Midnight Reaper is non-token. Okay, that's not great. Ferocidon is fine if we want to go aggressive, but so is this. I guess there's also Rakdos Return for the unfair decks, but that's likely to come around. I'm gonna take the Scavenger. Okay, we got a Blood Crypt. I can't even, there's nothing else in this pack. I would take Blood Crypt over, like, I don't even know, everything except Mox Jet. The Copter. I have to take this. Ooh, Dark Dwellers. Let me see. We have Kolaghan's Command, Mizium Mortars of Braid, Hymn to Torok, Knight's Whisper, Fatal... Yes. This is a beautiful Goblin Dark Dwellers deck. And we get Beaumont Courier? Not playing it, but it's cool. Dire Fleet, Vindicate. I like Bone Treader the most, I think. Here, probably going to be Bloodchief's Thirst, although P and Kieran is really good too with all the things we have going on. But I think I like the cheap interactive spells. It's just an easy way to not auto lose. And we have a lot of good things going on otherwise. Here we can take Pyroclasm. We are set up to play against a lot of different deck types. Phyrexian Rager versus Dreadhorde Arcanist. Let's use their Chain Lightning Fatal Push. Take the Rager, I guess. I don't know. They're both fine. I mean, there's a lot of value going on in this deck. It's just the mana that's worrying. But I do have Lava Claw and Blood Crypt. Probably not main decking Pyroclasm. At this point, I maybe would retire Siege Gang. I really wish I had P and Kieran instead of Siege Gang, but I took Bloodchief's Thirst for curve considerations, because you can only have too many cards up here. And I think Dark Dwellers is probably just going to be better than Siege Gang most of the time. Similarly, Nighthawk Scavenger is hard to cast. I like Liliana. I think Liliana is worth keeping. And maybe I just bring in Languish, because I do have a lot of removal. This is 27, so I still need to make more Oh, there's more cards in the packs? Jeez. Alright, I'll take the Ferocidon. Against some decks it'll be good, but I don't think I main deck it. Ooh, I love a Lava Man in this deck. That seems great. And a massive... Oh, I think we genuinely got only picks in our colors. Yeah, every single card we took was in our colors. That's wonderful. Quite happy with that. So we put these over here. 30... not main decking. We have so much sideboarding potential. Shriekmaw's at a 2. Ooh, I need to make some cuts. We can easily cut Phyrexian Rager. 3 mana is just a lot for that type of thing. Probably, I don't know, Rabblemaster Skullclamp is pretty good. And it does give us some aggression. I don't think I need it. I have Duretti Skullclamp. This deck is beautiful. Magda is like the obvious cut. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Magda. I wanted to live the dream, but you're so bad. Lava Man, Mortars, Croxa, Braid. Just all good stuff. Bone Shredder, Liliana, Pyroman, K-Command. How do I make cuts? What do I take out of this deck? Like, I guess it's Flametongue Kavu, but that seems absurd. And I guess I could cut Goldspan Dragon, but that also seems absurd. But this does make my low mana hands quite a bit better. Right, I could just cast everything. I love the dragon though, it's so good. But it is a 5-drop, and one, I think I'm going to cut it. I don't want that many 5-drops in this deck. We're running 6/6. That feels a little bit too red heavy, so I'm going to go add a black source here. Because I have Mox Ruby. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red sources. Black sources we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's actually... The mana's actually fine here. I don't hate it. I have so many good cards to put in this deck. I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like this should be in, but I think the Lava Man's going to be good. So to go with Skull Clamp right now, we have Seasoned Pyromancer, Bone Shredder, Duretti, Bitter Blossom, and then some random creatures. I think that's enough to make Skull Clamp good. Yeah, I love this deck. I'm just going to run it like this. And we have so much sideboarding. See you guys run one. Oh, right, we're playing against Agonomy. This hand is awesome. I'm going to keep this. All of our colors. Bitter Blossom, Hymn to Torok, Fatal Push, Shriekmaw. Like, whoo, it's good against everything. Except for Burn, I guess. So let's not see mono red. Okay, that worked. Now I get to Fatal Push the Giver. Yeah, I don't think the instant speed. Like, I would rather keep Blood Chief's Thirst to be able to kill a Gideon or something like that down the road. Whoa, Forest, okay. Unexpected. Wait, did opponent mulligan? What? Why is their hand so small? Well, it's gonna go away unless they have days. This deck is beautiful. Hymn to Torok. No hand. Concede. Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. You're drafting a meme. Oh no. I feel bad now. No, opponent. I didn't mean it. This might be the fastest round of all time. We have so much sideboarding for this matchup. Languish. Do I want Pyroclasm and Languish? Probably not. I think I like Yawgmoth against the creature deck. You know, maybe I don't even play Languish. This is hard. My whole deck is so good against everything they're doing. Croxa is probably unlikely to be too high impact. All of these cards are good. I have absolutely no idea what to do. Like Flame Tongue Kavu against the creature deck seems good. Maybe on the draw I cut him to Torok, but it's so good. My deck's too good, help. Alright, for the sake of mana consistency, we're just going to run Languish and not Yawgmoth, because that's a lot of double black. And to make room for Languish, they're all good. Every single card in my deck is excellent. You know what? I'm just not going to play it. Let's just do it. I think we're fine. Yeah, this feels really mean. Notably, we cannot Inquisition a Birthing Pod. All of Omens. Oh my gosh. Opponent is doing some stuff over there. Forced Go. A lot of uncastables. I mean, one red source and they do unlock some of their hand. Play a Grimlam. But I guess we just need to get into aggressive mode. They play Plains. Noble Hierarch. Doesn't give them red mana. Ooh, Dark Confidant. Ian Kieran Forest, Omnath, one unknown. I gotta play Dark Confidant here. Blood Crypt tapped. I'll even offer the trade. I should have attacked. Oh, it's not a trade, I guess. Never mind. Question is, opponent, do you have red mana? No, they have green. Okay, Survival is actually pretty good. They can start trading these for good cards. At least P and Kieran. Polar Blossoms is a good call. So their hand is Omnath Wall, one unknown. Mizzy Mortars. I forgot about that card. That's the Languish that I wanted. Except it's a one-sided Languish. What do I even do? My hand's too good. I think I go like Mountain, Pyromancer. I don't even want to discard Mizzy Mortars. I guess we're just gonna go Chandra downtick on Noble Hierarch. That way I still have Chandra uptick Mizzy Mortars at the ready. I'm not even gonna attack. So we have Kolaghan's Command if they do get Birthing Pod, which is why I've been kind of saving that card. But if they just deploy a bunch of creatures, this is pretty good. Okay, so they have Mox Emeralds, they have Omnath and one unknown. No red mana. Oh, what? Okay, didn't expect that one. That's a good play. And that gives them red mana too. That's fun. Kill the Grim Lavamancer. So I mean, now we can at least kill Chandra. And they just have Omnath and one unknown. And we have an active Dark Confidant, so I think we're fine. Let's Mortars down the Wall of Blossoms. Attack Chandra. Then we can go Swamp, Pyromancer, discarding Mountain of Braid. Yeah, and we're good. So what creature are they going to get? Eternal Witness? Getting back Fractured Identity would be pretty good. Kyclave Apparition. Sure. A reasonable play. Go Knight's Whisper. This deck is awesome. We have Skullclamp, Koth of the Hammer. I think we're going to draw step Kolaghan's Command them. Let's just go Swamp, play Skullclamp, but not equip it. And then draw step, we kill Skyclave Apparition, make them discard. I guess I can attack for 2 and see if that goes through. Oh, okay. That seems even better. So now draw step, I get to make them discard and get back Seasoned Pyromancer. Target player discards a card. Get back a creature. Get you back, they discard. Okay, that was fast. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Not Too Shabby. We're on the draw. See, these are the hands that I was scared of. Any black source in this hand is great, but we don't have black mana. And I think I mulligan. Yeah, this hand's just better. We can get rid of a swamp. I like Skull Clamp Seasoned Pyromancer, I think. Yeah, get rid of a swamp. We still have double black, double red. And I'm gonna Inquisition. I want to take Channel out of their hand if they have it. I'm not here to mess with the type of game plan. Okay, Raphaelos also gets out of here. They have Fauna Shaman, Elder Gargroth, and Mana. They say oof, that makes sense. So they have that. Gargroth, Forest, one unknown. Ooh, Liliana's gonna be great. Let's play this, do this. Next turn we can Liliana Edict the Fauna Shaman if they don't tutor up a Mana Elf. Otherwise we'll just play Seasoned Pyromancer and guess discard. We'll see what they find. Okay, they play a Tree Speaker and a Savannah. So they have Elder Gargroth, one unknown. This is pretty awkward actually. We can play Liliana in uptick. We can play Liliana in downtick, and then they have to attack Liliana with the Tree Speaker. But I am a bit worried about Elder Gargroth. I can also go Mountain Seasoned Pyromancer, discard Liliana, and that will set up some Skull Clamp stuff. Honestly, this is tough. I think it's going to be 2 lands. Okay. We can now at least kill Elder Gargroth with Chain Lightning a Braid. Or, more likely, we're going to like Chain Lightning the Tree Speaker, Braid the Fauna Shaman, Liliana the Gargroth, or something like that. If Path, Nature's... Okay. That's fine. I didn't even need Skull Clamp anyway. So they have 1 card in hand, we know exactly what it is. So barring any insane draws, we have this locked up. Nice, okay. So opponent... They still only have 3 mana. They do have a... Oh, Dark Dwellers is going to be great. So let's Chain Lightning the Tree Speaker. See what happens here. Then attack for 2 with the Pyromancer. And I guess I want to Fauna Shaman, kill Fauna Shaman in their upkeep, or if they fetch up a creature this turn. Okay, now we kill this. Another hand is pretty bad, hopefully. Gilded Goose is fine. So if they draw a land, actually, we're in a bit of trouble. No, we just uptick Liliana. Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, I guess we uptick Liliana discarding Dark Dwellers. As good as Dark Dwellers will be here, guaranteed killing their Gargroth is going to be really good. And they concede. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Because now we can activate Lava Claw Reaches. We can Edict away their Goose. We can play every card in our deck except the dragons. Ooh, Grim Lavamancer is good. So let's kill their Goose. I don't want them having extra mana. Then we play the Lavamancer. Attack them for 2. This deck is really fun. And now we just start ticking up Liliana, hitting them for 3 with the Reaches. Opponent gains life. I mean, they do have a lot of life to gain, at least. Hey, there's the Mox Ruby that we have. Uptick Lily. That was actually a pretty good draw. 2, 3. Level this up. Actually, no, let's keep up Grim Lavamancer activation. No, we'll level this up. This gets bigger. The opponent's drawing not entirely dead, but close to it. We draw land, so we play this. Uptick Lily. Do this. This gets bigger. 4, 5, 6, 7. So that actually is a 2-turn clock. Nice. Alright, mono green, we're bringing in a lot of stuff. Pyroclasm. Flametone Kavu is okay. I mean, Massacre Worm's disgusting, but I think if I can get up to that much mana, I should win the late game anyway. So I don't need that. Yawgmoth is interesting. I think I like Pyroclasm Languish. And I'm going to get rid of Hymn to Torok because it's hard to cast and can be a dead draw. Most of my game plan is just going to be dealing with the board and get rid of Kroxa. And I really do want to bring in like Massacre Worm or something. Bigmaw goes here. I mean, Glorybringer's absurd. Maybe I want something like Goldspan Dragon instead of Dark Dwellers. But I think it's just fine. It's so hard for our deck to lose in this matchup. Unless they have like specifically Channel Emrakul or whatever. Oh man. I'm going to keep this hand. I think I was supposed to add more swamps with my sideboarding. I have a Braid, but basically any black source off the top and we are golden. Perfect. Inquisition your channel. Get out of here, and I mean that's game. Oh, their hand is so bad. It's so bad. We can Fatal Push a Pelucranos, but we can honestly just kill it with Daretti, I think. It depends on... They played Forest. It depends on how the turns go, because they're going to go up to 4. Ooh, Fastbond was decent if they have another... No, okay. So Fastbond doesn't do anything. And Chandra does 4, Pelucranos has 5 toughness. But yeah, we get to play Duretti and then Pelucranos doesn't do anything and this game is over. Most likely. They could channel, they could natural order, but... And this is why Fast Bond... It's great if you have combos. Opponent might have combos, but just putting Fast Bond in a normal mono green deck is typically pretty bad because of the draws like this where it doesn't do anything. And then it's just a dead draw. So if you're going to play Fast Bond, you either need a lot of card draw, some type of graveyard recursion, or something like that. So let's kill Pelucranos with a construct, then play Chandra, uptick, do 2 to them, pass turn. Okay, Garrick is going to die. Actually, I don't think I can hit Garrick directly. And I've learned my lesson. You play your lands before you activate Chandra. Sure. Do I actually want this or do I want to do 2? I can copy with Duretti, I guess. This is only opponents, right? I think I'll just do 2. Duretti makes a thing. We can Fatal Push. At this point, I'm probably just going to Abrade the Wolf. Last turn. I'm just trying to avoid natural order, but I guess they could just activate Garrick in natural order, so I don't know. Oh, that's nice. Now I can K-command the Garrick. Play Goose. Let's Kolaghan's command, make them discard, and kill Garrick. Wow, they discard, their hand must be really good. Chromox, so let's uptick Chandra. Cast Shriekmaw, sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Kill the Goose. They gain life. We get to uptick Duretti. I mean, this deck is... It's definitely doing something. Also, Chromox is a pretty good combo with Seasoned Pyromancer. We get to ultimate Chandra next turn if we want to. Opponent says, GG's, we're in the finals. See if we can trophy with this deck. This is a very fast league. See you guys there. Ooh, we win the die roll. We're playing against Baron Vonderham. We're going to go first. I can do better. Perfect. An excellent hand. We just get rid of a swamp, I think. Yeah, this is way better. Basically, when your mana's as sketchy as this deck's, our mana's not like super sketchy, but it's not stable. You just have to mulligan for keepable hands because it's too risky. Here we get to go Knight's Whisper. I love seeing Hissing Quagmire. Absolutely love it. Draw land. Uh-oh. Might have gotten too greedy. A lot of green-black. Land. Okay, it's tapped, but we'll take it. I can't think of any, like, Ambush Viper isn't in the format. Alright, we lose that. We can get it back with K-Command. This is a pretty awkward start. Blue. Uh-oh. Koth. Okay, let's try and get down Liliana and see what happens there. Yeah, it's hard to imagine them having too much. They have Impulse. Okay. So we have Koth, so Glorybringer is probably going to be good. I think I'm going to discard Bone Shredder, because I can always get it back with Kolaghan's command, and Shriekmaw's a little bit cheaper. Want to wisely oh, Guy's Cradle means we're good. We're well matched up for this deck. Fatal Push, Guy's Cradle, Impulse are not usually cards you see in the same deck. The Jellyfish. Okay, so I can... It depends on what I draw. If I draw a land... Museum Mortars. I think I'm going to Kolaghan's command... Or no, let's... We're definitely going to uptick Liliana. What do I discard? Because I don't want them to have information just yet. Like, I'd like to ultimate Liliana. Glorybringer is going to be good as soon as I hit a land for Koth. So I guess we're going to discard Shriekmaw and then just get it back with Kolaghan's command. They discard a swamp. So we're going to get back... I could also just get back Grim Lavamancer. That's going to be really good. I'll do that. Do that. Kill this. Pass turn. Now, if I don't draw a land, I can go like Lavamancer Mortars. If I do draw land, I get to go Koth into Lavamancer. Yeah, and this is exactly why I discarded all my Shriekmaw effects. Land. This is kind of brutal. We're gonna try with Mizzium Mortars on Rager. Although this is actually a pretty reasonable... Let's cast Grim Lavamancer and see what happens. Let's just Edict away the Rager now. My hand's so good if I draw a land. Pass turn. Okay, Whisperwood we can deal with. You know what? We'll take a Chromox at this stage. They have blue open. Let's Chromox away Chandra. Actually, I guess we Chromox away Koth. This is unbelievably... This is so hard. Can get rid of Mortars. I can get rid of Mortars, and then Chandra downtick on Whisperwood. Yeah, let's do that. Cast Chandra. Really susceptible to Daze, but given their mana, I'm not playing around Daze, just because I haven't seen too much. Now we add mana. This is every face-up non-token creatures. So we can add red here. Grim Lavamancer the Manifest. Getting rid of Bone Shredder, Shriekmaw. Then Liliana Edict the Whisperwood. Okay, we have survived that turn. And now we have Chandra to create mana. Bribery, I don't think does a whole lot. They can get Goblin Dark Dwellers to Fatal Push my Grim Lavamancer. Fortunately, Glorybringer's in my hand. I think the other Chubby Dragon is not in there either. So this is fine. Unless I'm missing something, but I think we're okay. Okay, and they're just gonna Impulse. So we get to Glorybringer. If we draw a mountain, we might be able to do everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mana Crypt? You can't do that. What? Where did all this come from? Garrick? Okay. We're still fine. I mean, this is actually quite good. Because I can uptick Liliana and we draw a Swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 1 mana short of being able to play Koth into Glorybringer. So I think what we're going to do instead is add double red, play Glorybringer, and I guess I want a Liliana first to play around something, and we're going to discard this Swamp. Ooh, okay, and then we play this good old friend. Glorybringer is the best card of all time. I guess I have too much mana, but that's okay. Attack, Garrick, and Exert, killing the Dark Dwellers. And that's pretty good board state. They can Quagmire down Liliana. I didn't think of that, but that's okay. Deranged Hermit was a good top deck. We have a Braid. I think I'm just going to uptick Chandra and see what we hit first. Or I can add double red and just play Koth. Kind of like doing that. Add double red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Koth of the Hammer. Koth untaps this mountain, which we can attack with, I guess. They can't block with it, so I might as well pressure their life total. They take the damage. I kind of like Liliana edicting them. Nice. So they're going to pay to keep Deranged Hermit, at which point we can kill it, and then they just get 3 1/1s. Now we kill this before they could potentially draw a counterspell. Of course. Opponent's complaining, so I could have just Chandra downticked on... I actually really like salty opponents. I'm just going to send them a winky face. Really fuel the flame here. I'm never going to initiate it, but if someone's going to complain that much, we're going to go for it. Okay, so their deck seems strange. We don't want to bring in too many, like, windmill slam hits off of Bribery, but what did they have? Like, Garrick? Just a lot of weird mishmash cards. I really maybe should bring out Glorybringer because it's so bad in the face of Bribery. But it's such a good card. You can't get rid of the good dragon. I don't know what their deck is. It's just a bunch of random cards. I guess I can get rid of some of the Bone Shredders for Flame Tongue Kavu. Avalanche Rider might be good against them. Yeah, actually, I'll get rid of Shriekmaw too. Just, it's good against some things, but I have better options. Actually, we'll keep this in. We'll run it like that. Oh my god. The opponent's very salty, and this hand is extremely good, so hopefully we can induce more salt. They have my favorite card, Hissing Quagmire, tapped. We get to go turn 2 Dark Confidant. Would carry it is okay. We have Koth. I'll play the Confidant. Hopefully we can hit a Mox or something here. Impulse? That's fine. It just seems hard to get so mad when you're drafting a deck with this mana. Ooh, actually I do need to find an answer to Lotus Cover, but I have a lot of draws to get there. Blood Crypt. Mox Ruby was good. I could just play Koth as well. Knight's Whisper to deal with Lotus Cobra or just get down Koth? I mean, they're gonna have 5 mana anyway. I'm just gonna play Koth. That seems really good. And we have to target the second mountain. And I think I guess I keep back Dark Confidant to protect Koth from Lotus Cobra. Because they could in theory attack with Hissing Quagmire Lotus Cobra. Bribery for Glorybringer would be devastating, so we don't talk about that. No, it is bribery. Come on. Such a stupid card. Yeah, you got it. We could still beat it. That's the beautiful part of this. Yep, I thought about taking him out, but they would have gotten like a flame tongue. I would still have Koth in play at least. Reanimate Dark Confidant. What is this deck and how am I losing to it? I can Shriekmaw the Glorybringer, but that'll be for another turn. I want to deal with Dark Confidant, because that's the most important card right now. Liliana. Well, I don't have an answer to Dark Confidant right now. Like Kroxa? It does do a lot of damage to them. They discard Cosima, so the last card must be good. Well, yeah. I hope they just die to Dark Confidant. Control magic? Okay. Take 4. Wall of Roots is okay. So we need like Mizzium Mortars this turn. This opponent's draw has been unbelievable. 4 lands and 13 cards is something. There's never justice for salty opponents. Grim Lavamancer. So I can go Evoke Shriekmaw. The last card in hand is Control Magic, which is probably worth taking. So we can go Liliana Uptick. Discard a... At this point, I don't think I can afford to take damage off my Blood Crypt. Then we play Swamp. We evoke Shriekmaw to kill Glorybringer. Then we play the Lavamancer. Next turn, we can escape Kroxa, and it's a 6/6. Of course, they draw Forest. I'm just fighting for the moral victory. They can also fight with Garruk, or they might have drawn another insane spell. Okay, they kill the Lavamancer. Liliana goes down. They activate Hissing Quagmire, but we're gonna have Kroxa. They decide not to attack me. That kind of makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess even Kroxa doesn't kill them now. I just draw land. So Edict, they sacrifice a creature. It's gonna be like Wall of Roots. Get back this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting rid of this, 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 this. Oh, 5? Alright, that one. They have the Force we knew about in this, and I will play Swamp to bluff a thing. Honestly, we're so close to, if we had any spell in hand, we could win probably. Oh, they draw Fatal? Alright. That's fine, that's fine. So, do I side out Glorybringer to play around Bribery? Because they can always just get Flame Tongue Kavu. Like, there's good cards in here they're gonna get. 4 lands and like 18 cards is something. There's also Massacre Worm, but again, that's so bad against Bribery. I think Pyroclasm would have been really good against them there. But I don't know, they just stole my stuff. So I'd rather be proactive. Like Avalanche Riders against their really shaky mana is a good option. It would also make them the most mad, which is a good option too. But I think my main deck configuration is good. Actually, I decided to bring in Pyroclasm for a Braid because if they play like Deranged Hermit, Pyroclasm is going to be huge. All right, we are on the play. Let's do this. Good hand. We have Glorybringer in hand. I'll keep this. This is going to be turn 1 Skull Clamp, turn 2 Knight's Whisper, or Mizzium Mortars, depending on what they have. Heat Lightning's good. Let's do this. Okay. That's a lot of land. If I can draw spells here on out, though, that would be good. Full of Roots. Alright, I can't kill that just yet, but I can kill a bunch of stuff next turn. Oh, I can kill that now. Fatal Push is this. Blood Crypt tapped. Last turn. And now if they play Garruk, we have Glorybringer queued up. Like, how are they casting Bribery consistently in this deck? This is really the thing that gets to me. Play the Lavamancer, they Fatal Push him. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Now they play Garruk and we kill it and their token? Mana Crypt? Okay. Oh, just Deranged Hermit. That's okay. We have Koth. So, I can... There's a couple routes I can go here. If I draw Red Source, we just have Mizzium Mortars Overload. I think I like going Glorybringer Exert. What about just casting Glorybringer and no Exert? That's another option. Probably worse though. Let's just Exert Glorybringer and kill a token. Or Deranged Hermit. Kill a squirrel. That forces them to pay mana to keep him around, and we're winning the late game currently. We have Mizzium Mortars Overload. They're gonna die to their Mana Crypt. Yeah, they let him die, that's good. They win the flip. There's no justice in this world. Oh, God. Okay, they go to 11. I need to draw Pyroclasm this turn. Polygon's Command is good. That's unreal. I think at this point we gotta play for Koth surviving. We can go Koth, untap a mountain, chain lightning to Rage Tournament, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Because then I have Mizzium Mortars at the ready for the following turn. So we kill this. We Skull Clamp a Glorybringer. And then if they cannot kill Koth, like, it makes sense to go at my face. And they can lose Mana Crypt flips. Come on! We need justice! If they lost a flip, I also had semi-lethal. They play Phyrexian Rager. Okay, don't kill Koth. Just go face. You can do it. Be me. Okay, so they are killing Koth. I think. Come on, deck. Untap red source. Inquisition doesn't do anything. Maybe it does. My heart's racing because I really want to win this. I can Inquisition them and see what's in their hand. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3. For Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, so the option here is Kolaghan's Command Mizzium Mortars or Inquisition. I think they probably just have really bad blue cards in their hand. Alright, we'll do this, see what's going on. Yeah, just really bad blue cards. We take Trigon, so we don't care about anything. And they just die in 2 attacks. So we just Kolaghan's Command. Or we just attack with Glorybringer, no exert. And I think I'm going to Kolaghan's Command to... There's no way they get double blue here. We're going to get back Grim Lavamancer and do 2 to the Rager. And then play the Lavamancer as a blocker. This plays around almost everything they could have. They could also lose Mana Crypt flip and then Lavamancer's lethal too. They won? Oh god. Well, they needed to top deck something here. I'm just going to text my opponent, got him. No, I want to chat with them. Got him. It didn't show up. Magic Online, you're so bad. But we trophied, we destroyed. Who sends this stuff? I'm actually going to report this player. That's pretty, this line in particular is pretty intense. Anyway, we trophied with this deck. It was sweet. The moral victory was ours. I loved it. I need to draft this archetype more often. It played like flawlessly. Skull Clamp was miserably bad. I kind of knew that would be the case, but I wanted to try it. It would have been nice if we had like Bitter Blossom or things, but I feel really good with that win. It's always great to beat a salty opponent. See you guys next time.